you have to give women a safe place to raise the issues, because the really big stuff, the sexual harassment, that stuff still happens. I'm not saying it always gets reported, it doesn't, but there are systems in place to deal with it. If you are really sexually harassed, at least there's an HR person you can go to and do a complaint. But really, and that's hugely important, and I know we need to do better. But what happens when, like, you're getting interrupted in meetings? You're going to go complain about your boss, who's probably a perfectly great guy who thinks he's fabulous on women? That's what's happening, right? It's these paper cuts, but these paper cuts are the culture, are creating the problem. And you can't go like file an HR complaint. I got interrupted, right? Even though, let's be clear, those are the biases holding us back. So one of the things that's happened, we launched Lean In Circles with my foundation when we launched Lean In 3 years ago, and there are 31,000 Lean In Circles all over the world. Half are in companies. There are 70 at Chase, for example. They give you a safe place to anonymously give that feedback. So rather than your perfectly nice boss who thinks he's fabulous on gender being told he's interrupting women more than men, or being told he's giving men credit for women's ideas, which he probably doesn't know he's doing, we provide training, but more importantly, these circles give you a nice anonymous place, and then the circle leaders can meet with the head of HR, or in great companies with the CEO, and say this is happening. And then you can do the bias training with the data from your own company. So it is huge to acknowledge we have the problem. And I think the third thing is, and UN Women has led here, is we have to give men a reason to participate. And again, I think it has to go back to what's good for them. It is the right thing to do, no doubt, but we've known that for a long time and it hasn't happened. So if you are a man, why should you be a more active husband and father? Why do laundry? Other than the fact that I tell men all over the world you're going to have more sex if you do laundry. That's a really good reason. But why do it? Why do it? Because you're going to have a happier marriage, because the divorce rate goes down, because depression for your wife goes down. Why do more childcare and try to get the balance a little more even? It's not even anywhere in the world. Because your kids, and this is regardless at any income level, are going to do better in school, be healthier, happier, and better adjusted. That's a really good reason to do more housework and childcare. If you're a man in the workplace, why? Because if you can use the full talents of the population rather than half, you're going to outperform your peers. And that's true whether you're the entry-level employee where no one reports to you, but you're just better to work with, or you're the chief marketing officer of Unilever or the CEO. You're going to do better. And so I think if we can convince companies to market to women against stereotypes because it'll sell their products. If we can convince men to do their share at home and to fight gender bias in the workplace because they'll be happier, more successful in both fronts, that's where the win is. And the good news is, as all of these amazing panelists have said, the data's on our side.